The relationships between Amy Roloff and Chris Marek and Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler are still featured on TLC's Little People, Big World. Though they don't often hang together, Chris and Caryn came into the picture at the same time. Furthermore, it becomes evident in season 25 of the show that they have more in common with Roloff Farms than viewers may realize. Little People, Big World included the divorce of Amy and Matt Roloff, and it had various effects on each of them. Amy never believed she would date again and never wanted to see her marriage fail. Thank goodness she caught Chris Marek's eye at the right moment. After a few dates, she became at ease with him, and she's open to trying love again. Matt and Caryn Chandler's beginnings are not the same. Since Caryn managed Roloff Farms during pumpkin season, Matt had known her for years before they even got together. In her memoir, A Little Me, Amy explained why she was so infamously against Caryn on the show. Amy claims that during their marriage, Matt and Caryn exchanged offensive texts and videos. And that's when it hit me. Amy noted that Matt looked to have more going on than a professional connection with our farm manager, who had been employed by us for several years at that point. I came across emails, images, and other content sent between coworkers who were still married to other people, but which should never have been seen. I was completely heartbroken. Fans of Little People, Big World probably didn't think Caryn and Chris Marek would have anything in common given the intense hatred that existed between Amy Roloff and Caryn Chandler during the early years of Caryn and Matt Roloff's relationship. But they do. Caryn used to work at Roloff Farms, but Chris is willing to assist with the farm in the fall when pumpkins are in season. He said that he would be willing to help with agricultural visits in season 25, episode 5. I did the wagon trips for the first time last year, and I'd be more than happy to do them again, Chris said to the cameras. Depending on how the tours are designed, I would be pleased to assist Matt if he needs it, Matt informed Amy. Since the Roloff Farms property held special meaning for Amy and Matt, Caryn and Chris both like it. Chris and Caryn also hope to see less confrontation with the farm. Their passion for the land and their desire to stay out of trouble are identical, despite the fact that they could otherwise differ greatly. Roloff Farms was Caryn Chandler's former employer, although she is no longer employed there. What caused Caryn to go, then? Though Caryn never gave a clear explanation, dating Matt Roloff and joining the ensemble of Little People, Big World are undoubtedly factors in her decision to leave. It's possible that Caryn desired some distance from the farm during their early dating years because she had previously said that she had no intention of moving into Amy Roloff's former home on the farm. Still, she lends a hand around pumpkin season. It appears that fans who go to Roloff Farms could encounter Chris Marek more often than Caryn. According to rumors, after the incident at Roloff Farms, Caryn intends to relocate permanently to Arizona by 2023. The actors Zach and Tori Roloff from Little People, Big World didn't want Caryn Chandler to meet their new kid, Josiah. Conflict within the Roloff family is depicted in the recently released season 25 of Little People, Big World. With Matt and his partner Caryn, Zach and Tori have had relationship problems in the past, and the new teaser suggests that these problems will persist in the next season. After this season, Zach and Tori are also departing Little People, Big World. The Roloff family has become distant from Zach and Tori, who have stated that their family no longer finds joy on the farm. Zach also mentioned that Josiah will not be meeting Caryn, according to him and Tori's arrangements. Zach expresses his amazement that Caryn and his father continue to believe they have done nothing wrong. Tori, for her part, points out that on one of the finest reality TV series, Caryn says she's waiting for an olive branch, which they don't intend to extend. When Caryn intervened in the father-son argument, Tori became involved as well. Although they were once quite close, Tori and Caryn's connection waned over time. It seems logical that Tori and Zach are not eager for her to meet their new child and are avoiding contact with someone they no longer trust. Caryn has come under fire on several occasions for her manipulation of Matt. She could also be taking advantage of Matt for his money. Caryn has been interjecting herself into family gatherings more and more, frequently going beyond what is appropriate. It's unclear what Caryn has done to ease the tension, despite Matt and Caryn's claims that everything about Zach and Tori has been unpleasant. Rather than offering an apology, Caryn and Matt have chosen to overlook their part in the altercation and have not dealt with the important problems. The conflict hasn't been made better by Matt. On Little People, Big World, he deliberately attacked Zach and his twin brother Jeremy, which was shocking. Due to Matt's current desire to prioritize his own interests and financial situation, neither twin will control the farm. The likelihood of the Roloff family getting back together is decreasing, despite the hope held by viewers. I'm hoping that the most recent season will fix a few problems. The departure from Little People, Big World has been confirmed by Zach and Tori Roloff. From frightening medical catastrophes to disputes over who controls the family farm, the Roloff family is the subject of a TLC reality show that follows them as they navigate a variety of life's dramas. Following more than a year off the air, Little People, Big World's 25th season has debuted. There was a lot of activity in the interval between the two seasons. A particularly concerning development was Zach's need for emergency shunt surgery, a plot point that has been shot for the television series. Zach and Tori shockingly announced that they are quitting Little People, Big World on the most recent episode of their podcast, Raising Heights. Tori and her husband wanted to make it apparent that they are done, even though she pointed out that TLC hasn't formally declared their status as cast members for Little People. Big World Season 26. The chapter on that period of our life is closed. We made it very obvious that we're done with that chapter for a number of reasons, Zach said in agreement with her. Zach continued, perhaps alluding to the current Season 25 of Little People, Big World, when he said that the last cycle had been difficult. He mentioned a few challenging factors, such as the land deal and other family conflicts. The couple's experience filming was made much more difficult when Tori candidly said that she no longer believes in Little People, Big World, in order to protect our own health, our own families, and our own relationships. Zach said, "It's time to just say no to participating in the reality TV program and to walk away." Even after giving due credit to all the wonderful things Little People, Big World has provided them, Zach and Tori are still eager to part. Zach has never before found himself in a financially uncomfortable circumstance, and he is willing to take that step. While they wish to explore other options, they are not entirely ruling out the possibility of continuing in the entertainment business and appearing on other reality TV programs. This news is shocking, even though Zach and Tori had previously made suggestions that they were prepared to leave Little People, Big World. Undoubtedly, the TLC series' future will be affected by their departure. A good number of the remaining cast members are probably going to stay, providing enough drama-filled plot points for a whole season. In their podcast, Tori even made a similar statement. All being said, it will be fascinating to observe how the dynamics of Little People, Big World evolve in the future without Zach and Tori.